Hi, this is Kimber. Welcome back to Journal Entries. So I was just going to show you my journal. Stuff is falling out. Anyways, I've been writing in my journal for 15 years. 15 years of history in here. So some stuff just fell out. I've kept a lot of different things. Quiet. That's from a women's retreat. Anyways, I am going to share with you my journal entries going back 15 years. So if you've been following me, I've had my first 3. This is my 4th journal entry. And I do these on my break at work. I work a full-time job plus an additional 24 hours with a night shift. So I work a lot and sometimes even more than that if I go in early or stay later. Or I have another company that I work for that also will call me in, PRN. So I'm busy, but that's okay. I like being busy. So this one is my journal 4206. Today is Chelsea's birthday. We celebrated by going to Pojo's last night with Kayla and Brett, Anna Jo, and Arlene, and Grandma Wanda, which Grandma Wanda is no longer with us. The kids had fun. I got to take Chelsee shopping yesterday. My mom and Richard had given me money for her, so she got a poster that says, "It's all about me. Get used to it." And a Tamagotchi, a big fat ball, a trampoline, and a Garfield movie. It was so nice just spending time, me and her. We didn't get that very often, so I really enjoyed that when I had one-on-one time with my girls. Tonight, we were going to the Anniversary Inn to stay the night in the ice cave room. I will cherish this time forever. It's not very often that we get time alone. I brought some crab legs and clams to cook for her, and I will be getting sparkling cider. Yay! It's going to be fun. So I did that for each one of the girls. I actually put them in a suitcase and I would roll them up, and we'd have get a room at the Anniversary Inn. It was just our time special for their birthday. When I was growing up, my mom, she always took us out one-on-one, and we would go to the old Salt City jail. It's like the old jail, and you actually were in a jail cell and ate dinner there. So I kind of carried on that tradition of making it really special for my girls. So for 1906, I got a job working with Drew. He is 19 now, and when he was 4, he almost drowned at the Holiday Inn. I enjoy working with him and seeing him smile. I have become pretty attached already. He is hard to read because he can't talk, so I get a lot off of his face expressions. I am happy. My girls get to go with me when I am working, and that is always a plus. Today, I brought Drew to my sister's house until he was crying. She wouldn't come in the house. Tristan hid behind a piece of wood because he was a little freaked out, too. All of Drew's teeth have grown in on the roof of his mouth, and he can't swallow. He has a feeding tube, and it goes directly into his stomach. On Monday, I gave him a massage, and he seemed to really like it. I got an email yesterday from BSU and found out that I won the Pat Dorman Scholarship. I had to write an essay that I turned in March. The email also said that they had extra funding, so instead of $360, I won $680. Yay! The girls seem pretty happy. Chelsee has a new friend, and Tyler met some homeschool kids at the zoo last week. That was fun because we played kickball afterwards and had a picnic. I leave in a week for my women's retreat. Women's retreats are amazing. I am so excited. My friend Skip sent me some money with his last 2 letters. It helped out. Today, I am happy. I feel good about the changes that I have made in my life, and I am excited to start my social work classes next semester. The beginning of June, we will leave for Cali for 10 days. It will be so nice to get a break. Yay! So things were looking up for me at this particular time in my life. I was just going to share one of the things that I do today, like on a daily basis. I'm always trying to figure out ways that I can improve myself, push myself to like really think about what I want, what my goals are. And the one way that I do that, well, I listen to books daily. And so they're usually motivational books, self-help books. And so I get some ideas from that. But I also, so I was listening to this book and the question was, what energizes me? Oh, it was not a book. It was Mel Robbins, who is a YouTuber that I follow, and I absolutely love her. So anytime I hear her say something that pushes me in the direction of making me do work and try to figure out what it is that I do want in my life, I write things down. So I took some time. It's what energizes me, my gratitude list, what I really, really, really want, and then my goals. So I'll go ahead and start out by saying what energizes me. Number one, playing tennis. That is, I think it's because when I'm playing tennis, I am in the moment, in the now, and I'm not thinking about anything else. And I feel like that's where transformation takes place. And the people there are absolutely amazing, incredible, very inviting, very friendly. So it's just a wonderful atmosphere. And I'm pretty competitive, so I feel like I'm getting better at playing tennis, but hours can go by and I don't even know the hours go by because I love, love, love playing tennis. The other thing that energizes me is talking to people that validate me and or validate them. I have a really hard time with small talk. And so when I talk to people and masks can come down right away and we get very real and talk about life, like, good stuff, bad stuff, whatever's going on, just anything, that like I always walk away from that conversation or that person going, that felt good. And I feel my way around the world. When I am in the present moment, which I'm reading a book right now called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And he talks a lot about staying in the present moment. And I even write like PM on my hand. I don't have it on there today because I washed it off already. But I really struggle with this. Like, even when I tell myself, okay, I'm going to be in the present moment, I'm going to notice what's around me. I'm going to like pay attention to the smells and the sounds and what I see. And I can only do it for like 10 or 15 seconds, but I'm going to get better and I'm going to figure out ways in which I can do that more, because that's where so much power is staying in the present moment for everything I'm listening to right now. And let's see, what energizes me? Listening to other people and know when I listen to other people and they know that they have been heard, like they know that I was present with them in that conversation. Lots of power in that. I love that. Going to the hot springs, being in water, goal setting with people, laying on the beach next to water, feeling the sunshine on my skin, holding space for people to heal, giving really long hugs, having deep conversations with people, eating healthy food. All of that energizes me. My gratitude list. So that's the next portion that I go to. And I try to do this on a daily basis. Sometimes I don't get to it every single day, but when I do, these are some areas that I always incorporate, especially my gratitude list, because it changes the energy that so internally it changes me and it heightens my energy. So having jobs that I love, my car is fixed and working well. I got to play tennis with Rich and Gracie. I earn a good living with my 2 jobs. I start my journal entries channel. I got my stimulus check last week. I get paid breaks at work. I got a refund for my wheel bearing that I had got a month ago and then it went bad. So the mechanic gave me a refund. Spring break coming in 2 days and I get to go to McCall. I get tomorrow off, which is Friday. So I'm actually going to go play tennis for a little bit. And then my daughter has her state cheer competition. So let's see, Thursday night, I'm working for my mom. She's working my Sunday night, so being able to switch with her. I cleaned and waxed my Nissan truck, so that was a good feeling, getting that all clean and driving it. It's the beginning of spring. Wow, I'll tell you what, like the sun and spring, I start to feel like I'm coming out of my shell. Winter, for some reason, like I just kind of go into hibernation. I don't really feel like a lot of energy. I think the sun does something for me, and also spring. So I just feel like I'm coming into my season where I start to have more energy. I love it. Gracie has her choir concert tonight. Fridays, the state cheer competition, and then Gracie gets to go to Lagoon with a friend on her spring break. Awesome. In addition to going to McCall. What I really, really, really want is to learn how to scuba dive, to kayak down a river, to ride horses, learn how to stay in the present moment, to always have jobs that energize me, to have my legs heal from their injuries, tennis injuries. They're still not quite healed. Have somebody cook healthy meals for me. That's kind of fun because I was manifesting this, and then so every once in a while my mom's like, I have dinner made for you, like, you know, let me know when you're home and I'll bring it over. I'm like, thank you, universe. Just like one of the manifestations that you just ask for, and then there it is. Let's see. Okay. Oh, live next to the ocean, where I can walk to the beach, where I am living. Get a workup with the doctor, labs, etc., and have I want exploratory surgery. I had breast implant illness and I had my implants removed, and I feel like maybe they didn't get the whole capsule out because I still am not 100%. After 3 years, I still have like some pain at that site. And so after writing this, I actually emailed Dr. Fang's office and was asking for information on having surgery there where they can do an explant, exploratory surgery. Dr. Fang is the best in internationally known surgeons, so I would be in good hands. Get my Cuddle business up and running, so like website, booking information, payment, all the contracts, everything that I would need. So play tennis at least 2 or 3 times a week. Start tennis group in Kuna, so I don't have to drive so far. Listen to my books. Meditate daily. Learn to become an observer of my mind. The power of now was teaching me this, but I'm still struggling to get that concept. Take my dad to play tennis. He's 92. That would be an absolute joy for me. Get new tennis shoes and new tennis clothes. Get a mattress for Gracie and a bed. Play in the water a lot this summer. Water is my element. Do my 2 YouTube journal entries each week, which I'm doing one right now. Go to Al-Anon support group to give back. That's a support group that I went to as I was living with somebody who was an addict and codependency. So I utilize that group a lot and want to be able to give back. Continue personal growth. Take dance classes with my mom. My mom is like the best little dancer, and that's just something I want to do with her. Let's see, pay to have my mom's lawn mowed so she doesn't have to do it this summer. And dance just for fun because I love to dance. So anyways, those are some of the things that I write down each day, try to. So I'll just go over those again. So it's what energizes me, my gratitude list, what I really, really, really want, and my goals. So I would suggest that you maybe try it yourself and see what comes up, and share it with a person, because I think once you speak it, and it starts to become more real and you start working towards it. So anyways, thanks for listening on my break. Still in my car. One of these days I'm gonna have like a studio and it's gonna look a lot nicer, but for now that's all I get. So that's all you get. Have a good day.